All right, so it is game day here on the Hotspot. We have so much to talk about now. Josie Moyer is a dear, dear friend of the show over here. You may remember her from, she was one of the first bloggers, so she's been writing. She was on Flickr super early, so she's taken pictures, she's taken videos, and now she is a game designer. She has a game called Smash or Pass, which we want you to check out. It's at latitude13games.com. But before that, let's find out from the woman herself here on the KUAM couch, Josie Moyer. What's up, Jose?
Good morning.
How was that for an intro?
That was wonderful.
Okay, and I know if I got any of those factoids like wrong and everything like that, you'd never let me hear the end of it.
Can you write my LinkedIn profile for me, please?
I would be absolutely happy to, and I would be absolutely delighted to add the fact that you have now added game design. Is that the right game design, game creator?
Game producer?
Okay,
I guess.
that works.
Game designer? That's
okay.
fine.
So a lot of people are talking about this right now because you've been promoting it, you've been telling about it. Your own social network has been all abuzz about Smash or Pass. What is it? Who is it geared for? And most importantly, how did you come up with this idea?
I came up with the idea during lockdown in 2020. As you know, I've been like a freelance designer and writer for the last 10 years or so. And so when COVID hit, all of my contracts and all of my freelance work dried up. And of course, we were all stuck at home. Mm-hmm. So the idea came to me, and it comes from a place where I like to play games. I like to host friends for card games or whatever. Cards Against Humanity was one, Cranium, board games and stuff like that. Mm. So Smash or Pass came as it was inspired by kind of like a would you rather type of question and answer.
Okay, I've seen those TikToks do the duets when they say smash or pass, and which one would you side
with? But then it's like, would you rather, or and then also I had a podcast. So one of the things was I would make up these random scenarios and ask the guests, like, how would you proceed if you were on a date with someone who started talking about chamorros in a derogatory way.
Very nice. Which is interesting because we can say funny haha, but it's also funny ka-ching because this is exactly the same use case that Mark Zuckerberg started Facebook with.
So
would you smash or pass on these very largely inappropriate pictures of young people at Harvard?
Right. So the game, the Smash or Pass game, I started writing cards, like positive and negative cards, positive traits and negative traits. And the basic scenario of the game is you are setting up someone at the table with a date. You draw cards and you're making the best hand that you can. And if your cards are selected as the best date, then that's the smash. And then in the part two, you're trying to sabotage that date. And if it's the worst date, then that's the pass.
That's a pass. Okay.
Yes. So I started in 2020. I wrote out a bunch of little cards.
So this is the Josie Moyer creative process, everybody. I've known Josie for almost half my life and everything like that. This is a miracle to behold.
So there's like these tiny flashcards, and I started writing different people, and some of them are actual people that I know or I've heard of, or friends have dated someone and was telling a story.
So these are either based on real people you know, or they're just general archetypes.
Some, yes. And then some of them are just silly. Like, one of the con cards is you can only eat chorizos pack while you date them.
Let me see that for a second. Okay.
Like, could
and
you
literally there, you can only eat chorizos pack while you date them. I think I've seen this on eHarmony once or twice and everything. Maybe people might have this in their Tinder bio, but whatever floats your boat. Who am I to judge?
So that's how I started.
Okay.
And in 2020, and then in 2021 on my birthday, when we were able to all get together with friends again, I played the game with my friends, and they had a great time, and I started thinking, like, maybe I could just make a few, make my own game and give it away as a present or something like that. But then around the same time, I saw an ad on Instagram, and it was for GUMA, Guam Unique Merchandise and Art, and it was a call out for
Auntie Monica's program.
Mm-hmm.
Monica Guzman, shout out.
And Uncle Cliff.
Yes, and Uncle Cliff, that's right.
And it was a call out for their entrepreneurial program. And I signed up for that just to see what it was about. And then at the end of the program, they teach you how to they teach you the fundamentals of starting a business. They guide you and coach you through writing your own business plan. And at the end of that, if you complete the program and you have a business plan, then you're eligible to pitch your business idea to their Shark Tank. And so I did that. And I made a prototype of my game. So it went from the little flashcards to this old Samsung Galaxy S5 box
Nice.
that I use, but I designed a logo and everything. And then I cut.
Why don't you hold it into that camera right there so people
sorry.
get a good look at that. This is how all great products are. Literally, this is a minimum viable product, as we say. Like, this is an MVP.
I'm just saying, this is what I had at home to work with. And then
very low tech, very low maintenance.
Yeah. And so I bought yellow cardstock and white cardstock, and I printed out all of these cards, and I wrote my instructions here. And this was the prototype that I pitched to GUMA Shark Tank. And I was accepted into their incubator program in 2021.
What was the most challenging part of that whole process? Because of course, GUMA, I mean, it's not like we said this so many times during the pandemic. It's not a handout; it's a hand up. They're empowering you with the infrastructure, the knowledge, the wisdom to be able to take your idea and make it an actual business. But you've got financial management, you've got bookkeeping, you've got marketing, you've got resource planning, you've got distribution, everything. What was the hardest for you?
The hardest, I think, was just coming up with, or creative people, they want to just create things. They want to make things. And I mean, I don't speak for all creative people, but I speak for a lot of us. We're not really into the details of business, like the financials, all of that stuff, the management of business. We just want to go out and do what we do.
So I would say you're smashed when it comes to the creative process, but pass when it comes to the budgeting and stuff.
Kinda, yeah. So GUMA, like you said, you don't just go in there and say, hey, I need $1,000, and they just give it to you. They don't give you money, and you have to show in your business plan, like what do you need help with? How can GUMA help you, and what are you asking for in terms of assistance? And it's really such a great program because it's free. It's not very long. It's 16 weeks, but it's really just one Saturday a week. And they're celebrating their 10th year this year. And I heard that their current cohort of in their class it's like over 100 people.
Wow.
So it's more than double what it was when I was in there.
What words of wisdom would you pass down to people who are saying, like, okay, I want to do this too. I may have an idea for a t-shirt or a recipe, or there's a service I want to provide, or I see an opportunity that I would really, really love to capitalize on, but I don't know where to start. Then
sign up for GUMA. There are two things. Yeah, it's because they will help you. One of the great things about GUMA is that they will help you as you go through the course. They will help you to determine on your own. You'll see it on paper. Is your idea profitable, and is it sustainable? Is it going to go long?
Okay. Well, tell you what, Smash or Pass started out, ladies and gentlemen, as a discarded Samsung Galaxy 5 box that turned into a minimum viable product. We are going to get, during this commercial break, we're going to shift over to our other set. I have a couple of my colleagues with me, Julian Hernandez and Darby Samala, and we are going to play a couple rounds of Smash or Pass. They're going to attempt to set me up on a date. God help them. But stick around because there's good stuff coming up. Josie's game will be on full display, and we let you know why you need to have this on your table when the hotspot continues right here on KUAM. Stay tuned. All right, everybody, the hotspot continues and the Lenten season continues, but you know what? No one gave up fun for 40 days and 40 nights. Have some fun and play Smash or Pass. It's the game that everybody is talking about. Josie Moyer is its creator. She made it through the GUMA program. She was telling us about that. And now, Julianne is here from the newsroom. Darby is here from our digital team. And we are going to play a couple rounds of Smash or Pass. And Josie, if you would break down the rules for us, please, ma'am.
Okay. Darby and Julianne, you have to draw 3 white cards and 3 yellow cards. Okay. The white cards are positive traits, and the yellow cards are negative traits.
And then how many yellow cards?
3 each.
All right.
Now, using your cards, you're going to create a date for Jason.
Oh, good Lord.
You got to use what you know about Jason, because you
Julianne,
want
please.
Jason to pick your cards, because that's how you win the point.
I'll be nice.
2 positive cards, 2 white cards, and 1 yellow card.
Okay.
And then put them face down and then pass them to Jason.
Okay, so wait, repeat one more time.
You're going to create a date for Jason.
Okay.
You're going to use 2 white cards and 1 yellow card.
Right.
This is more intense than World Series of Poker, you guys. I gotta say.
Alright. I think I got 1.
And then pass them face down over here. I'll
Darby, you can at least take a little bit of time. Hey, here's Jason. She's got to have blue eyes.
And then I'll mix them so he doesn't know who's it.
Oh, man.
See, now Julian is a little bit more distinguishing and everything because we both went to Sanchez, so I can tell she's really trying to set me up for success here.
Sure, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah.
She's
or-
really
Exactly what-
concerned. She really wants to set you up on a date.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
What,
And of course she is. She
Yeah.
is an outstanding reporter, so she's highly skeptical.
what a great friend she is.
Yes, maybe not
Okay.
after this game.
May I remind you guys who bought acai bowls last week?
All right.
What acai bowl?
So we have 2 dates here, potential matches for Jason
Oh,
Hollis.
boy.
And now Jason will turn over each hand, and he
Okay.
will read to the group what his 2 options are.
Okay, and we must add, this is a great game. It's a great game for people of all ages. There are some cards
no,
that are
no.
a little bit on the spicier side. We don't have these.
No, it's not a good game for people of all ages, Jason.
Oh, okay. I
It
mean,
is an adult party game. There
I went to
is-
public school. We talked about that kind of stuff all the time. All right, anyway.
No,
Okay.
no, read the white cards first.
Oh,
and
the
then
white
we'll-
cards first. Well, whoops, I already screwed
Okay.
up. Okay, white cards first. A character from your favorite show. All right. I would consider a
You got to read the whole thing, Jason.
okay, a character from your favorite show. Doesn't care about your chat Mac. That is very very virtuous. And a compulsive shoplifter. Wow.
Okay, so that's your option 1.
I know which one of you did this. Compulsive shoplifter, really.
Now your option 2.
Hopefully we don't have a story about compulsive shoplifting tonight on the news. But okay, so
We'll see. The day's young.
white first. We'll pay off your car. Whoever you are, madam, pay off my car. Yes, please. My car loan is still outstanding. Knows you have a crazy family and doesn't care. That's tolerance. That's that's a good trait. Why are you giving me this side eye? Is this yours? Okay, I can't say. Your bestie's longtime crush. That's the wow. That's messed up. You guys want to set me up with my bestie's longtime crush? Okay, again, I went to public school. That's the kind of thing that gets people jumped, all right? All right.
Okay, so now you have 2 choices. Just keep them. So
Oh.
you have to consider which one is your favorite. Who is the best out of the 2?
In terms of the group,
Yes.
I want to
each
say.
group is 1.
Sorry, I can't get over the fact that someone would want to set me up with my best friend's longtime crush. That's bro code right there,
Okay.
as we used to say in the 90s.
So you're saying the compulsive shoplifter is your smash.
The compulsive shoplifter is my smash.
So who played?
That may just be like a candy bar. That may be like whatever.
Who played the compulsive shoplifter card?
That was me.
That was you. So
I'm
this
gonna
card
put you
goes
with your
back to
besties.
Darby.
You would actually set me up with a compulsive shoplifter?
Well, that was the cards that I was dealt with. So.
Literally.
That was awesome.
So now, all the other cards are discarded, and then the 2 positive cards from the smash stay in play. Now, the 2 of you will play one of your remaining yellow cards
Okay.
to make this the worst. You want to play your worst card because it's now it's the pass. He's got to pick like which is the worst of the 2.
Okay.
So remember, it's a character from your favorite show. Doesn't care about your check map.
Darby just told me she wants me to set somebody up who steals things. Is there anything worse than larceny? Okay. Oh, okay. So here's.
Okay.
I also want to add that. Okay. The thing about this too, this is great for Guamanians. If there are any Chamorro words, and there are several, like the word chatmac, Josie's actually put the definition in English and Chamorro. So the target audience for this game is like almost unlimited, infinite.
Okay. So now you have 2 new yellow cards. You can read the yellow cards.
Okay. SoundCloud rapper. Really? SoundCloud rapper. Really? I could be a SoundCloud rapper. Whatever. Okay. SoundCloud rapper.
No goals or
No goals or aspirations.
All right.
This is the kind of person like on Twitter, they just put like, okay, tweeting for the first time, how do I do this? That's their first tweet. Okay.
Okay, so these are your 2 pro cards, right? Character from your favorite show doesn't care about your attack map. Now, who is the worst? Who is your hard pass? Like, no way, I could not. I could never.
I'm not going for anybody without aspirations. You have to at least have some sort of direction.
Yeah.
SoundCloud rapper actually is sounding better and better to me.
At least they have an aspiration and a dream, right?
Yes. And Smash or Pass was your dream, and this is really really fun.
Whose card was this?
That was my card.
Darby gets another point.
Okay, by the way, we're keeping it cleaner, but can I say, Darby, damn! I thought we were cool.
That was just the cards I was dealt with.
Stop using that as a crutch. Okay,
I will use that
Essentially,
as my
that's how
crutch
you
now.
play. And then if you were in a group setting,
this was super fun,
the
and if we had
person to Jason's left would become the next single.
Oh.
And then everybody would
okay.
put their cards and draw 3 new cards.
no, Darby's coming up next, and I'm coming in hot now.
And that's how you play
Can you
Smash or
please
Pass.
just say Anne Hathaway? Margot Robbie? Okay. Oh, this was awesome. And how many rounds do we normally do until the vodka runs out? I'm
It's
assuming.
4 to 8 players.
Okay.
6, I think, is the sweet spot because then you really start to get into like talking, like you start advocating for your cards.
Mm-hmm.
Like you start really thinking about it and taking into consideration whether or not you could be with a compulsive shoplifter, which you said you could be, right?
Yes, and my psychotherapist is on speed dial, by the way. Okay, real quick, you said the word advocate. I actually want to advocate for everybody. Check out this game right now, latitude13games.com. There is also an expansion pack, right? Mm-hmm. I can give you 30 seconds. Please tell us about the expansion
The
pack.
expansion pack is 50 cards that you can add to the main deck. And in the expansion pack, there are also some blank cards. So if you have your own idea, you can write your own card out. But if you have an idea for a really cherry card, just go to the website. You can submit it through the form on the contact page. And if your card makes it into the expansion pack, we put your name on it. And we send you a free expansion pack and a discount promo code.
Darby, I am so getting you back, I swear. Okay. Also, you ship worldwide. This is an absolutely perfect gift. And what types of payment do you take right now?
Right now, PayPal, and if you don't have PayPal, you probably have an Amazon shopping account, so you can pay with Amazon payments.
As do I. You know what? Okay, we are all sold on it. Josie, take my money, please. There you go.
I will.
There you go. Okay, so that's Josie Moyer, latitude13games.com. Smash or Pass, everybody. I know I'm going to be playing this. We're going to play this right afterwards. We're even going to take some of
There's
the.
nothing in here. There's no money.
You really have to.
You gave it to me.
There's a receipt from the taco I got last night. Okay. Talk about outing. What is up with you girls, man? Did I mention we're live on Peacock, live on Facebook, and live on
I
YouTube?
care about you so much.
Yes, clearly. Fellow Sanchez Shark, what's up with that, man?
Hey, you know how it rolls down there.
Okay, so once again, latitude13games.com. Darby, seriously, on a serious tip, Darby, Julian, thank you very much for doing this. We got to play a few more rounds and everything like that. Yeah, now that we know. And Josie, congratulations.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, well done.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Guma.
Thank you, Guma.
Yeah.
Auntie Monica, Uncle Cliff, well done producing another winner. All right, stay tuned. More Hotspot right after this.